are coupled to a demanding task, responsibility, or situation. It is awkward, uncomfortable, and endlessly hard work. It does not allow you to rest, and you never asked for it. The demands and your emotional reaction against them threaten to undermine your equilibrium. And yet, this is real, authentic work you are doing, and you have the resources for it. However difficult it gets, you can keep moving. And changing line 6, you meet the incoming energy, the subversive feminine power described in the oracle, with lowered horns. You cannot possibly live with this power, and you will go to extremes to prevent it from overturning everything. Perhaps you ward it off as a threat or lock horns preemptively to wrestle it into submission. In either case, you are trying to take back control and ensure any relationship only proceeds on your own terms. This combative approach might work, but you will emerge with bruises and feeling that this clash was not a very adequate response. However, it is not wrong to use your horns. Grappling with this power and keeping control is probably the best you can do in the circumstances. Yeesh. So, in order not to be completely taken over and influenced, almost maybe manipulated by a less than ideal arrangement or interrelations, you meet horns with it. And although you may not like how that is necessary, potentially, it might be that in the circumstances, that's the most you can do, is just not be internally manipulated or forced into a corner, or while but being confined in our supporting hexagram 47, exhaustion, the tree being cut off from everything else, it's walled in, and it's supposed to look for what it needs internally. If we find what we need internally and our outside circumstances are not supplying that, and we are left to produce it on our own internally for forever, eventually we'd like to externalize that. And so if we need to defend a little bit our inner spaces by going fisticuffs, maybe not to that extreme, but what it says, like locking horns with somebody or a situation, then depending on the situation, that might be what